Jai Gurudev. Gurudev, as the world faces complex challenges, economic disparities, environmental sustainability, and rapid technological disruption, how do you think India can balance the need for growth and social and environmental responsibility? You raise an important question. As India progresses and as the world advances technologically, we must ensure that growth does not come at the cost of the planet or our social values. India's challenge is to modernize without losing sight of its cultural, spiritual, and environmental roots. India's sustainable growth lies in its ability to integrate environmental concerns into every aspect of its development. For instance, India's entrepreneurship landscape must evolve with an eye on environmental sustainability. The World Economic Forum's recent reports emphasize that businesses need to adopt practices that minimize environmental impact while fostering economic growth. This principle is not only applicable to large corporations but also to small and medium enterprises (SMEs), which can become champions of sustainability if they are properly guided. We can promote green entrepreneurship by incentivizing eco friendly business models, those that not only contribute to the economy but also reduce carbon footprints, use renewable resources, and focus on the long term health of the planet. This approach needs to be embedded within India's future economic planning and the way we teach our youth about entrepreneurship. That's very thought provoking, Gurudev. As sustainability becomes a key component of business models globally, do you think we need to shift in the very definition of success for entrepreneurs? For instance, should success be measured only by profit, or is there a more holistic metric? Success should absolutely be viewed through a more holistic lens. Traditional definitions of success. Absolutely, Gurudev. As we focus on creating entrepreneurs who are responsible and impact driven, there is also the need for strong support systems. The role of mentorship has come to the forefront, especially as many young people enter the startup ecosystem. What role do you think mentorship plays in developing India's next generation of entrepreneurs? Mentorship is vital. It is one of the most profound tools in shaping an entrepreneur's journey. Just as a tree needs nurturing to grow strong, a young entrepreneur needs guidance to navigate challenges, understand the nuances of business, and make wise decisions. In India, mentorship is often the key to transforming ideas into successful ventures. It is not enough to have knowledge, it is about imparting wisdom that helps entrepreneurs weather storms, stay resilient in the face of failure, and keep their moral compass intact. Successful mentors don't just teach the technicalities of business, they teach life skills. They impart the importance of emotional intelligence, communication, and most importantly, perseverance. Mentors provide the emotional and psychological support that is often lacking in the entrepreneurial journey. According to research, one of the leading causes of startup failure is a lack of a support system, especially during times of adversity. Having a mentor who has been through the ups and downs of entrepreneurship can help mitigate this risk. In addition to traditional mentorship, we are also seeing the rise of peer mentoring and reverse mentoring. Peer mentoring allows young entrepreneurs to learn from their counterparts, sharing experiences and insights in a more informal, collaborative way. Reverse mentoring, on the other hand, allows younger tech savvy entrepreneurs to mentor older, experienced leaders on technological innovations and new age strategies. That's an interesting shift, Gurudev. Peer mentoring and reverse mentoring seem to democratize the knowledge sharing process. In your view, how important is collaboration and networking in India's entrepreneurship ecosystem? Should young entrepreneurs be more focused on building networks? Collaboration and networking are absolutely essential. In India's vast and diverse landscape, no entrepreneur can succeed in isolation. The power of collaboration lies in the diversity of ideas, perspectives, and resources that come together. Networking creates opportunities for partnerships, new market access, and skill sharing, which are key for business growth. I often say that an entrepreneur is only as strong as the network they build around them. Successful businesses thrive on collaboration, whether it is with other businesses, government institutions, or non-profits. This is especially important in a rapidly globalizing world where cross-border collaboration is now the norm. Networking doesn't mean attending business conferences or trade shows. It is about building long-lasting relationships that go beyond professional benefits. It is about learning from others, offering support, and creating a shared vision. Platforms like social entrepreneurship networks or incubators like T Hub in Hyderabad are excellent examples where young entrepreneurs can find mentorship, guidance, and access to a thriving ecosystem. Additionally, I believe that networking and collaboration should not just be transactional. It should be based on principles of trust, integrity, and mutual respect. The quality of connections matters much more than the quantity of connections. Gurudev, as we reflect on the future of entrepreneurship in India, do you think there is a shift in how failure is perceived, especially in the entrepreneurial context, and how can we create an ecosystem where failure is not just as a stigma but as a learning opportunity? Yes, failure must be seen as a stepping stone, not a setback in the entrepreneurship and entrepreneurial journey. Failure is inevitable, it is a part of the learning process in India. Traditionally, failure has been stigmatized and people often fear it. But in reality, every successful entrepreneur has faced failure in one form or another. What distinguishes successful entrepreneurs is their ability to learn from failure, adapt, and try again. India's entrepreneurial ecosystem must evolve to embrace a culture where failure is normalized and resilience is celebrated. Institutions, both educational and business oriented, should create spaces where entrepreneurs feel safe to take risks without the fear of being judged. Failure should be seen as an opportunity to innovate, learn, and grow stronger. The concept of fail fast, fail cheap is gaining traction globally, and India should adopt this mindset. Entrepreneurs who fail quickly and inexpensively have a greater chance of success in the long run. In fact, research by organizations like the National Bureau of Economic Research suggests that failure is often a better teacher than success, as it forces entrepreneurs to think their approach, refine their business models, and become more adaptable. Thank you, Gurudev, for sharing your profound insights. Your perspectives on failure, collaboration, and ethical entrepreneurship provide a much needed blueprint for young leaders in India's startup ecosystem. Thank you. Remember, entrepreneurship is not just about building a business, it is about building a better world. Let us all contribute to shaping a future that is not just successful in terms of profit, but also in terms of the impact it creates on society and the planet. Jai Gurudev.